Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you very much for joining me today. So today, first checking my Facebook. Make sure you are seeing me live right now. And there I am. So we are good. So today, a little deep conversation, a little dig inside yourself of what your purpose is. And today's topic is purposeful action is how you find purpose. And I'm going to start by the definition of purposeful. Sorry, a little tongue-tied today on a Monday. So, purpose. Here is the definition of purpose. The reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. And purposeful, one of the definitions is intentional. So like what I take by that is purposeful action is how you find purpose. Intentional action is how you find purpose. So what is purpose? What is your purpose? What are you doing? What path are you taking personally and business wise? We all have different paths. We all have different things and different paths and actions that we take to get to our ultimate goal, our ultimate happiness, joy. I think I could say this for all of us. I hope is that our goal in life is joy and happiness. It just is. And with real estate in your career, you're taking your path in real estate to ultimately make your life more joyful, more happy. You're not doing this to be angry. You're not doing it to have more anxiety or to make your life harder. You got into real estate to make your life better. So you got to do purposeful actions to find what your purpose is. So again, you got to find your path. What makes you work hard? What makes you get up every day? What makes you tick? What do you do throughout the day that gets you going to get you to that joy and happiness? Kind of like, us, of course, there's things that make us individually joyful and happy, things that we do. What purposeful action are you doing that every day? What purposeful action are you doing to make your spouse or significant other's life better? What purpose do you have to make your kids' lives better? You've got to find those things that you're doing because it all mingles together. Because the path you take in real estate, and I see this a lot, success does not equal fulfillment. Success does not equal fulfillment. Again, still tongue-tied today. But just like the saying you've heard, money doesn't buy you happiness. Success doesn't buy you fulfillment. Just success. You might not have a purpose for that. So I wrote some notes down of these thoughts I was thinking yesterday and thoughts I was thinking this morning. Is that you got to find your why. What gets you up in the morning? Why did you choose this career path, either as a full-time career or a part-time career? Why? What's your why? What's driving you? And of course, I've said this many times, I hope the drive is that you want to help people. You want to build a business. You want to build something that the sky's the limit. I tell that to all of our agents, no matter if you're new or been in the business 20 years, the sky's the limit. I've seen in 29 years so many agents that take the opportunity, take the path that they want to take. And I've said this many times too, your path doesn't have to be the same path as someone else. Your path is, I want quality service. My purpose in this business, in real estate, is to sell 5 to 6 houses a year, make an extra $15,000, $20,000 a year because I have another job or another business or other interests, and I really sincerely want to help these people and be 100% one client at a time, 100% quality over quantity. That's a path. I see many agents doing that, and they are enjoying, and they find joy and happiness in real estate. And I see some agents out there that are selling 50 houses a year, and they're so happy. They're doing so great. They can't believe their success. They're doing all the right things. They chose the path. They found their purpose, and they're great. And then I've seen agents out there that have the success in numbers, in money, and then the rest of their lives falls apart. So that's why I was saying you've got to find a path that balances all of those things. It's a lot of trial and error. It is. As you build your business, as you do better, you find out you're working harder. You're missing out on other things that that you have purpose. What's your why? My why, I would say my why. My why is to be a great spouse, a great husband, a great father, a great friend, and a great broker and mentor and coach and that's my why, but I have to balance that every day. My balance might be totally different than other people's balances and my path and how I take it there. But my ultimate goal, and hopefully your ultimate goal, is that joy and happiness and to find that purpose. So again, find that why, find that what drives you. Remember that everything that you do doesn't always equal fulfillment, so you got to check that fulfillment. Just because the numbers are there, the things are happening the way they're there, there's money in the bank account, things are better in one area of your life and you got to always be reevaluating and checking, because you got to look inside yourself and find out where's the light in what you want to do. What's the light? What makes you happy? What makes you excited to do what you want to do? And again, we have those good and bad days. I know I'm part of those bad days a lot for some of the agents. Well, they're not making their day bad, but I get those calls. They're having a bad day and they need some help. So I get those calls every day, unfortunately. But my purpose for all of our agents out there, any agent out there, my purpose is to try to make your day better. When you call me and you're having a bad day, I love that. I hate that you're in a bad place or the situation in your transaction or things that are not happening the way they should be or we wish they were. But my purpose and what I know my path is to help make that better. Renegotiate, find a way. Communicating with the other agent, communicating with the buyer and seller, giving you ideas, talking with your buyer or seller if needed. That's what brings me joy. So I hate, I know you call me and sometimes you say, why are you so calm? Why are you so happy about this, Tony? I'm actually happy. That's my purpose. Does that sound kind of weird? It's kind of like, I'm not comparing myself to a doctor, but a doctor is there. And yes, I'm sure, not in that situation being a doctor, but they are sad that someone's coming in and is sick or needs their help, but they're also driven by that they get to fix it and hopefully make their lives better. That's kind of how I am. A lot down, watered down. I'm not comparing real estate to saving someone's life, but it's the same type of feeling for me when there's a problem and I get to help try to solve it and make it better for you. So sorry, I kind of got off a tangent on myself. So remember, you got to find the person with purpose. You want to find your purpose and become that purpose. And everything that you do throughout the day has purpose. But is it moving you in the right direction? Is it moving you to joy and happiness? Is it making someone else's life better? Is it taking your kids to their practices? That's your purpose. Does that bring you joy and happiness? Calling your lead sources and your sphere of influence to trying to find people buying or selling a house. That should give you purpose. Your purpose to help people in need that need a realtor to find or sell a house. You have purpose. You're out there trying to help and find people that need you. And that should be one of your purposes in your career and in hope that brings you joy and happiness. I'm sorry to say, if that does not bring you joy and happiness to help people find a house or look for people finding a house or need your services, just to look and ask if you're not, does that not at least bring you a bit of joy? Of course, a sold transaction, a closed transaction, a buyer, active buyer, an active seller, a listing, yes, that brings even more joy. But just the act of finding those people, and reaching out, that has to give you at least a little bit of joy, because that prospecting equals success. And if you don't have some joy in making those calls and making those connections and putting people on your database and following up with them over the years until they're ready to buy or sell, if that doesn't give you a little bit of joy and move you into the right direction of joy and happiness, you're going to have a hard time in real estate and finding your complete life, career, and have that work-life balance. So that's it for today. Hopefully that little, I was coming up with it last night. I was working on it a little bit today and thinking of a great way to start off Monday. Hope that is a great start for you. Remember, if you want to use me as a resource, call, text me, email. We'll be happy to help and set some time aside. If you want to talk about this topic or any other topic, I will make the time if you want to invest the time. That's it. Have a wonderful Monday. We'll see you tomorrow at noon on Tuesday. Bye-bye.